Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ivan the Vegan, I guess. I kind of wanted to make a video about this topic because, specifically about, the YouTube vegan community and what happened to it. And since, I'm sorry, I was just jamming a bit and I just wanted to make this video. Sorry. Man, I haven't made YouTube videos in a long time and I forgot how to do things. Not that I was very good at it in the first place. But I kind of want to make a video about the vegan YouTube community. It's going to be a brief one, but I just want to talk about this because I felt it's kind of a sort of a personal topic and kind of what happened. I'm not sure, maybe you're new to this channel or you just found this video, but basically, when I went vegan in 2015, it was getting big. It was getting really popular around 2015, 2016, and a lot of people were going vegan, especially a lot of big YouTubers, because it was trendy. It was popular at the time. Everyone was going vegan. It was just such a movement. It was just like there was this surge of people going vegan. These viral videos of arguments with people and these really good, there's a lot of science studies that came out, a lot of evidence that's probably, some studies are really old but people discovered them and stuff, and there's just a lot of evidence that came out to show that the plant-based lifestyle, the eating plants is the healthiest option, way of eating. And a lot of these big YouTubers just jumped on this bandwagon, And how it is with these YouTubers, big YouTubers, it's all about making money for them, A lot of these people, they went vegan, not because of animals or they had some sort of connection, but for selfish reasons, for health, which is, I don't mind if you go for health reasons, but they also went for personal gains, for making quick buck, exploiting, exploiting the YouTube sort of trends and stuff. So how I went vegan, I found this Durham Rider guy, this YouTuber, and freely they created this sort of vegan YouTube community, or at least there were sort of very big figures in that specific YouTube community. And and they got a bunch of these these spoiled kids, which is great, to this vegan lifestyle. And then they, talk about veganism on your YouTube channel and what you eat and that, obviously they were like, oh yeah, this is a great opportunity to make money, sell t-shirts and, exploit a bunch of suckers and sell a bunch of shitty ebooks. Literally, like, everyone on the internet writes ebooks. And these like, oh, buy my ebooks. And it's like, none of this information is worth that much money. One. And two, all of this can be found for free. And I don't have a problem with people making money. But it's just everyone has a fucking recipe book. Everyone is on all these, platforms, these, whatever, their Patreons. And that's great, people making money. I don't have a problem with that. But it's just like, there's a lot of suckers out there. There's a sucker born every minute, I'm one of these suckers. Everyone is a bit of a sucker at times. But the point I was making is that there was so many vegans. From like 2015, especially on YouTube, oh, I'm going vegan, this and that is great, kind of makes sense. I love animals and, it's healthy and, oh yeah, what I eat in a day. And they were making millions from YouTube ad revenue before YouTube changed its whole game, his whole policy and stuff because of PewDiePie and all, different reasons, stuff. People were making a ton of money off this vegan thing. And then, and then now they're all ex-vegans, like, oh yeah, this veganism is bad, like this Team Sheaf guy is like, oh, it's just destroying my health. All of these people, and I'll give you an example of a person, and I don't even mean to him, Tofu, his channel was called Tommy, he's a nice guy, but he's recovering from, from food disorder, from an eating disorder. He's really anorexic. And if you look at a lot of these people, especially like, for example, Tofu Timmy, what he was eating was just vegan junk food. Cheesecakes, that and that. And if you look at all these people, a lot of these people, like, well, for example, Tofu Timmy, that was his channel, he didn't have these staples, the rice, the pastas, the large quality and quantity of carbohydrates that you need to eat to sustain a healthy lifestyle. They were eating, like, posting... a lot of these people think, oh, I'm just going to eat vegan junk food. It's vegan, so it must be healthy. No, you can still be really unhealthy. on a vegan diet because you're just eating a bunch of processed fats and oils and sugars and salts. You know, you need to eat fruits, vegetables, legumes, and these staples. You know, full of vitamins and minerals and fiber and carbohydrates. And these people are like Tim Sheaf, this Ninja Warrior guy. He was doing all these different cleanses every month, like a juice cleanse, a fast cleanse, just raw. It's like, no, just stick to whole food, plant-based, what McDougall, what all these plant-based doctors recommend, who've been vegan for 40, 50 years. And then they come out and say, oh yeah, this lifestyle is not, sustainable for anyone, not everyone can do it. No. It's really simple and easy if you follow the proven foundations: a whole food, plant-based diet, high in fiber, high in fruit, high in carbohydrates. It works. It's really simple. And I don't understand, there's people, a friend of mine, Brandon, I haven't spoken to him in a while, the vegan runner, was like, oh yeah, I just so skinny, I was just losing weight, I was eating a ton of food. Like, I most of these people just weren't eating enough food, one, and they were eating corrupt food, The thing is, especially if you're a runner like Brandon, like run 10Ks, 15Ks, whatever, long distance running, you need to eat so much calories, and that's, drinking smoothies, and some people think that's, awful, but if your metabolism is fast, you just need to eat lots of food, because animal products, they're full of fat, and so they're high in calories. You just need to eat more food and more carbs, put more fat in it. But a lot of these people just weren't eating healthy in the first place, or they were just not sticking to the right thing, or they didn't have the right intentions going in to try this lifestyle out. I'm not discouraging anyone to try this out, because it's a great lifestyle. If you do it right, it's really simple. You just need to eat lots of food, lots of healthy food, lots of variety. And he's now like, look at this YouTube vegan community. I mean, still active, but so many ex-vegans. And the problem I have with these people is they damage the message, It's all about the animals and the planet and the people. That's where it all began, the message is still there, but they harm the message, and then they put off these new people off this lifestyle, like this John Venus. I can name so many YouTubers. They're like, oh, man, why I stop eating meat and this and that. It's a joke, most of these people, not only were they not doing it right, but they just didn't have the right intentions going in, and I think, something happens in the community, and people see vegans as bad, and then they sort of see it as less profitable. It's just they all do it for money. It's like, oh, I'm no longer vegan and this and that. I remember YouTubers when he said, oh, me and my wife are no longer vegan because the vegan community is so toxic. Like, how has this got to do anything with your health, with the animals? Why you care about the community? So how does this stop you from I would understand if you went back to being went from vegan back to just vegetarian. I can understand that if you just eat chocolate or once in a while, whatever that's got milk in it, but not eating meat. I don't understand, because when you go vegan, for me anyway, I made the connection with animals. They are sentient, living creatures that feel pain, and they're just like humans, like us, pretty much. Just they're less intelligent, or they perhaps can't communicate as well. They can't speak. They can't express their how they feel with the human language. So, once you make that connection, that it's an instant life. This animal just wants to live. I don't understand how people go back to eating meat. Like when I work in the shop, and sometimes I have to reduce prices of meat, and when I just look at it, sometimes it just makes me sick, just to my stomach. What humans do, it's basically animal holocaust, and the reason for it is profit. That's all it is. It's not because we need to eat meat. We don't, and there's just no evidence, And all these studies that say we do need to eat meat are simply lying to you, because if you look at the sponsors, a lot of these are meat companies, meat lobbyists, egg lobbyists, milk lobbyists. It's all about cha-ching. It's all about the dollar bill, y'all. And it's, money rules the world. And that's how it is, and that's how it's always been. And I'm just saying, veganism and the vegan diet, or the plant-based diet rather, doesn't have to be expensive. It's actually a very cheap lifestyle. You know, you can make some delicious recipes very cheaply, and you know, there's a lot of substitutes now. But you know, I don't recommend eating them all the time. But I just want to make this sort of, you know, so people are clear that all these vegans, they're full of shit. That is pretty much it. They're full of shit. They're, you know, they didn't have the right intentions going in. They don't really care about the animals, and you know, and they think, oh, can you still be healthy on the meat diet? Not really. I mean, you can be healthy, but in the long term, it will increase your chance of cancer and all these illnesses. And people say, oh, we're going to die anyway. But you know, I'd rather die from old age or some other reason than what I eat. I don't want my food to kill me. You know, what I eat, I don't want, you know, it's like people who smoke. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you know, this is just a little rant. I just wanted to post this out there into the internet. So all these vegans, I call, you know, bullshit, all of you. And then there's been so many of them. I can name like 1,000 big channels. Rawvana, who else? There's like hundreds of them. Hundreds of these vegans. Who else? There's so many of them. I just can't, I mean, just like hundreds of them, you know, hundreds of these channels are like, oh, I'm ex-vegan. And also they do it because it's super trendy and gets a ton of views, you know, because these meat eaters, these people just eat normal, you know, standard Western diet. They just want to justify their diet so that they feel validated, and you know, just like, oh yeah, you see, we can't, you know, they want excuses for their bad habits, you know. So that's it pretty much. But anyway, sorry, I said it was going to be a short video, but it's a bit long. But anyway, thanks for watching, and good luck out there. Stay safe, you know, wear the masks and all that, and peace out. Just a little... I need to practice. I'm not very good, but anyway, sorry the video's at an angle. I'm just put the camera really badly, but anyway, I'm an amateur anyway. But anyway, peace out.